It'll be fine. Hammo, whenever you feel like it, pull that microphone up to your mouth.
I mean,
Cock. Shit. Fuck.
Here it is. You didn't say piss.
Yes.
Is that's
Cock,
the one you look forward to? Piss?
I think Hammer's like check 1 2 is cock, piss, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
And then we're on.
I was doing it in the terminal when I was...
Was that during your sold out Sydney Comedy Festival run?
Yes, Daniel.
I think it's worth pointing out the terminal is a comedy venue, not an airport, because that's what I was picturing.
Yes, factory theatre in a shipping container, which is where I did my Sydney shows. But they had
They
had me testing the mic, and I tried my usual shit, cock, piss, fuck, and they didn't find it nearly as funny as you guys.
Is this for the tech or the audience?
This was for this is just me and the tech in the room.
Bombed in front of the tech, huh?
Yeah,
rough.
Yeah.
What? Tom was trying to jump in.
Oh, I believe it's two shipping containers put together.
Oh,
because each step is the one.
It is.
I think so.
It is.
I think.
Don't sell yourself short. 2 shipping containers.
There we go.
That's right.
A big boy.
2 containers worth of people.
Yep.
You know, they're seeing you as opposed to being smuggled from a French bus station to Devon in England to start a new life.
Some people weren't happy in the container because
they weren't.
Yeah, we had a couple of
the refugees. Well, this isn't transported anywhere at all.
We had some diehard fans in last night.
You did,
yeah, and
diehard fans of you.
Yes, and
no, of the movie.
Good to know your family came to the show.
But they were annoyed because they queued up first.
Sorry, I was very disappointed that no one picked up my Die Hard reference.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
There
There's a lot of that going on.
I did miss that. I apologize.
Come on, mate.
I don't know if you know this, but hearing past Hammo's head is very difficult.
Yeah, Hammo struggles with it.
It's like soundproofing. Yeah.
Yeah, Die Hard
these
fans.
guys weren't happy because they queued up first to get good seats.
Did they?
And they were told, because it was sold out, they were going to have to go all the way at the back to fit everyone in the container.
Oh.
Aren't there only like 2 rows in the container?
Yeah, but they got pushed all the way up the back. In the back, there's
the
3
corner.
rows in corners. So they got like really shitty seats and they were on a bit unhappy.
I need to just... You did say it's 2 shipping containers put together, which contains the stage, which is quite large, and the tech to one side. So the furthest you could possibly be away from you is about 4 meters.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's with these fucking seats?
We also know how dynamic Hammo's performance style is as well. He's doing backflips, he's doing cartwheels.
Well, there is a bit of the show now where I wink for a punchline.
I didn't realize you've been doing some acting classes.
As a wink, I have a wink punchline.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a wink line, and it's harder to fully appreciate the wink.
Maybe next time you
From
do the
that kind of
terminal,
distance.
you could, get those people to sell the tiny binoculars for anyone heading up to row 3.
I like the idea that
I believe this is the wink line because it wasn't funny without seeing that.
Yeah, all the people on the left-hand side of your face are like, why'd people laugh then? I didn't get it. I think he meant what he just said.
Well, yeah, because the room is also, it's U-shaped for the seating, right? So it makes it harder for everyone to fully see the wink. So I've been trying to wink really slow while rotating the head so that everyone can get a good look at the wink.
Just Hammo in the round doing a pirouette every time he does a facial expression.
I think Hammer's about to start crying. His eyes just closing slowly as he turns.
But still then I wasn't sure if everyone captured it. So I was almost about to say, for anyone who didn't see that, I winked.
I think you should just say wink as you wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
Oh, there we go.
Get it?
That's a good idea. Yeah,
you know words?
yeah, that would be...
Ever thought of using them?
That's much faster than me saying, hey, for anyone that didn't see me wink, I just winked.
Yeah, you're just like, wink.
Do you want to tell us what the joke is? Is the wink the whole punchline?
Can we guess the punchline that you wink on?
Sure.
Yeah, so I just got released from prison. Wink.
Close.
Oh, really?
No.
So I don't sell drugs anymore. Wink.
It's very close to that.
Yeah.
It's that a guy offered me $200,000 for all the numbers in my phone. I still have all my drug contacts, but I turned him down. Wink.
Okay, there we go. I thought it was going to be, I'm off the beers at the moment. Wink.
I never joke about that kind of stuff. By the way, the floggers will be shocked about this.
Can I ask about the contacts in the phone thing? How many contacts would you have had?
Oh,
what do you mean had? He's still got it.
I've still got it. We can sit here and go through it all day.
Have you not,
the Hamilton blacklist?
I still remember this because we were hanging out one time and you thought you recognized somebody. And you're like, what's his name? And then I just said his name, and he just pulled up his phone, and there was just like 80 Tims. And he's like, is any of these? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, oh, I haven't met him then.
It's all in there.
80 Tims.
There's
That's
a lot.
funny.
And then they're also got like after it, like it'll be like Tim, curly hair, Dave's mate. Right?
Wait, so who's got curly hair? Is it Tim or Dave? Is it curly haired Dave?
It's Dave has curly hair.
Okay.
And he's got a mate named Tim.
Okay, I'm with
But I
you
need
there.
to remember who that guy is, remember which Tim this is, because there's 70 Tims, right?
It's actually
some of them
tame
will be
divestment.
like- or sometimes it'll be like Charlie, weird guy, small lords. I had quite a few people that I had listed as small lords because they were annoying
Small
cunts
orders.
that would all come in when like only want to spend like $100. And like for me, that's counterintuitive. I don't have time to be doing $100 drug deals.
That's the McDonald's loose change menu.
Yeah. So
What are you getting, a fucking apple pie, cunt?
I had to, over the years, as the business escalated, I had to move. I had to say I had a policy: no orders under $300, except for Mondays, Tuesdays, because I just don't have. I didn't have the time. If I'm seeing 100 people on a Friday, I don't have time to give someone 3 MD Maycaps. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not possible. So I'd say, look, I can help you out. Unfortunately, not today. Come see me on a Monday.
Right.
And they'd be like, but I'm going out tonight. I'd be like, well, should I have planned ahead? You fucking tight ass. Or buy more.
How many? So what's the cutoff? $300.
$300.
$300.
Minimum
Okay.
order. Min spend.
Min spend?
You should have introduced them.
To get a weekend visit.
You should have introduced the small orders together. That way they could put in a bulk order and split it between them.
Hey, Tim,
it's a group
Tim
chat
curly haired
before.
Dave's mate. You're gonna love tall bloke, not sure weirdo.
I had a bunch of parole officers in the show last night. I can always tell straight away, as soon as I talk about the fact that I have a lot of people involved with the criminal justice system coming to the show, instantly I can see anytime a couple of people look at each other and I'm like, bang, we're on here. And then it's just a matter of figuring out which group they are part of. And usually I can tell that they're probably not bikies. So
Is it the lack of motorbike?
and well, it's that and no neck tats. And also if they're a woman.
Are you suggesting that the bikies are a sexist organisation?
No. Well, I'm just saying that
You've never seen a bikeette?
I've never seen a bike yet. I don't think that would be something that they would embrace as a leader of the organisation any time in the near future.
You don't think there's going to be like Comanchero W coming in anytime soon?
I'm all for it. I'm not against it. I'm just saying that what I've seen so far, I think we're still a long way away.
That's a shame.
And it's a shame because you heard about, like, there used to be like this Chinese woman who was a pirate. There's like famous stories. I forget her name. Let's call her Cheryl the Black. And
Why? Why the black?
well, because I think she had a black ship. I think she had a big black ship. And
BBS.
There we go. But there was, I think, my history is not strong on this.
Cheryl
But
the Black.
there was a fearsome woman pirate,
Yes. Asian.
Asian lady.
Black
So
ship.
So they can run organised crime. You see it far more.
Sharon the Black is
I
just
think-
how she'd be saved in a Hammo's phone.
Bracket small orders.
Small orders.
But
my pirate
you
ship
do
leaves on
see-
Sunday.
You
We
do
gotta go to
see-
Hammo's house. There's a big X on the map. There it is.
You see in films women in leadership positions in organised crime far more.
Yeah, you never see that in life.
Far more than I think happens in the real world.
Are you suggesting that they're like the black president of the 90s? There's every TV show. Jack Bauer, we've got to save the black president.
that's not realistic.
This is fiction. So much of blurring any lines here. Well, what colour is the president? All right, it's not a documentary then. Carry on.
President the Black. No, he had a big black car.
So, why the fuck are we talking about a female pirate?
Because he was saying that is historical precedent for how good a female leader of the Comancheros would be.
Are you suggesting that the bikies are the modern day pirate?
Yeah, I think so.
They stick to a means of transport and a criminal lifestyle.
I would argue pirates are the modern day pirates.
If you've seen Mr. In Between, the bikies apparently still bury their money. They still bury their treasure. So they are.
Do
public,
they?
yeah.
Oh.
You know, there was quite a few scenes where like, oh, the guys were going to be killed. And they're like, all right, if you let me live, I'll let you know where I buried all my cash. So that is kind of piety.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't seen that show.
And they
I've
like
heard it's great.
rum.
They like rum.
You ever seen that show?
Nah, I've heard it's great.
Best TV show ever made in Australia. There you go. You heard it here first and last.
No one's ever said that before? You're the first person?
What, the most unique take in podcasting. We did it.
This show was good.
Check it out. Good show.
I mean, female pirate, but who parked the ship for it? All right, let's keep going. We'll move through. That's called the zinger, to transish. All right, I think I unlocked an achievement today.
You unlocked an achievement.
Yeah.
We're playing a video game in real life. This is GTA. There we go.
I wasn't committing a crime.
I killed 7 prostitutes.
Tom, you'll tell your story soon.
That's my pet peeve.
Always trying to story jack me. You know? This is GTA, but for anecdotes.
All right, what did you unlock?
Cheat, Grand Theft anecdote.
Great Tom anecdote.
Great time.
Great Tom anecdote.
No, so this is what I did, and I'm not proud of it, but I do want to tell you. I took a shit in my house, and it smelled so bad it woke up my wife. It was sleeping in another room.
That's amazing.
I like flushed, and she's just like, "Did you just go to the bathroom?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "The smell woke me up." And I was
That's crazy. Because people sleep through house fires.
I think that's the carbon monoxide.
I used to sleep through the fire alarm at boarding school.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So that's wild stuff. That I mean, the bathroom is next to your bedroom, right?
It's not an ensuite, but it's close.
It's adjacent.
It's close.
you guys have shared
And the
bathrooms before.
And the door did you close the bathroom door after you had unleashed hell in there?
Yeah, it was a real Cheryl the Black, I tell you. It was not good stuff.
So what? This stench snuck under the door.
I mean, I like to think I enclosed it, like, you know, toilet seat down, because you're like, well, this is gonna help. And then like, yeah, but like this is like by the time I flush, like, is it just like straight out, like it's wafted, doors open. Mary's like, oh no.
So what? Even after toilet seat closed, did it still travel that far?
Made it about 3 meters away. So obviously you couldn't see a wink from there, but you know,
You could say it. So how? Yeah, because it's not an ensuite, is it? It's like down the hallway.
yeah, it's like around the corner.
Yeah.
but it's close. It's an apartment.
Mary could have been asleep in any room in the house, and she still would have woken up.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, that's clearly disgusting, but I was oddly proud of myself
What do you think was the root cause?
of the smell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Besides the shit. I mean,
well, check this out for what I had for lunch yesterday.
how many schnitzels? how many back-to-back schnitzels?
No schnitzels in Brisbane. I learned my lesson. But no, this is what I actually ordered at an Italian like restaurant that was like nice and like on the river there. I got a cappuccino, a single arancini, and a tiramisu.
So what kind of meal is that?
That's so.
I ordered it, and the lady just kind of was like, "Huh?" you know, like when you say a complete sentence to a dog. She gave me that look. Yeah.
Wait, this was your lunchtime meal?
Yeah. Well, it was like my kind of afternoony. Like I had a late breakfast. Let's call it a brunch, and then I didn't really have like a lunch, but that was what I had.
Single arancine.
Because it was $7 per arancini, and I'm like, well, I don't want 2. That's a bit gluttonous,
$14 for 2 arancini does seem like a lot,
right?
but
some places they do make them quite large.
It wasn't that big.
Yeah.
I know the one you're thinking of, the like nice little
It wasn't that
triangle
big?
one. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was like probably about a third of one of those, I reckon.
and a tiramisu.
I love tiramisu.
Yeah.
Do you not like tiramisu?
Do like it, but it's just like on a what day of the week was it?
And you're
Sunday.
a savory boy.
Sunday lunchtime.
It was like 3 p.m. A comedian's lunch.
A cappuccino, a single arancini, and a tiramisu. There's something weird about. They got to name that after you. Can I get a Muggleton, please? A hungry Muggleton is 2 arancinis.
I had a fantastic tiramisu the last time I was in Brisbane.
Dude, how good's a tiramisu?
Yeah, I was invited by the guy who ran a restaurant. I saw me walking down the street. He was a fan of me on Yeah Mad. He invited me to come back to the restaurant. I went there and he gave me a very, very discounted meal. which was very nice. But
how very discounted?
The cheapness in Tom's personality just got hard.
I only paid for the wine that I had and not the food.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classy offer.
It's a very classy offer.
And so I said, hey, Alessio, if you ever want to come to my show when I'm in Brisbane as my guest, I'd love to have you. And he was like, absolutely, I'll bring my girlfriend. That sounds fantastic. Months have gone past. And I'm like, I'm not going to hear from this guy.
He messaged?
He messaged on Saturday.
And you'd sold out?
No. I had a couple of extra holds. I was able to sort him out. But I was like, I've got to sort this guy out. So
make sure he can see the wink. You know? This guy seems like a real fan. Get him up close.
Oh, he'll see it. And now that you guys are giving me such good advice, I'll also be saying wink. No one's going to miss this.
How good a real life caption.
But yeah, I did want to return a favour, but he also invited me back to the restaurant again. But I'm not going to go this time because it just isn't in line with my weight goals. I can't. I'm trying to lose weight. This is going to be my first time on the road trying to make healthy eating decisions ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if the first step has been, and this is what I was going to say, this will shock the floggers. I have found a new innovative way to lose weight.
Is it one dinner?
And that is part of it. Also, cutting out beer. I have lost 3 kilos in 2 weeks by just not having beers and second dinners.
Fuck, I could have seen this coming.
I haven't even exercised because I've been too tight. But I have just by consistent dieting and not having fatty beers. Would you believe it?
Fatty beers?
Fatty beers.
Carb-heavy beers.
Okay.
Carb-heavy. They make you fat.
They make you fat, beers.
Beers definitely make you fat.
Okay.
You heard of a beer gut?
I have heard of the beer gut.
Okay. Where do you think that comes from?
I didn't realize you were
Vodka?
a qualified I didn't realize you were a qualified fucking nutritionist.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not.
Hey, have you thought about eating less and not drinking beer? I hear there is weight loss potential.
There's a couple of floggers writing this down. They'd be like, oh my God, how has no one found this out yet? You're welcome, guys.
I think you can have a tiramisu in Brisbane. You can go have one of Alessio's tiramisus.
Why don't you just go and have one arancini?
Yeah. There you go.
It's pretty good. It's crispy, but also carby. I like it.
That sounds lame. I'm just gonna, yeah. If I could go for a pasta, no beer, no tiramisu. There we go.
Oh, you mean a meal?
Like just not an excess, not an excessive dine.
And dude, you'll get it for free because you only paid for the alcohol last time.
There we go.
Hey,
There we go.
You're on top here.
Yeah. So anyway,
I can't believe that didn't cross your mind. You're like, I'm not going to go to this place because I won't be able to not eat heaps.
yeah, that's how my mind works.
Yeah.
Temptation. I'm a former addict. I'm about removing yourself from the risk situations. Know about that?
Yeah, you want to maybe delete those numbers off your phone then?
Nah. Come on, mate.
That's just bad business.
That's my ace in the hole. But no, I have declined going to Bucks parties and stuff like that because I'm like, that just sounds like a recipe for disaster for me right now.
Hammo's replaced cocaine with refreshing the comments on Yeah Mad videos.
Quite literally. I mean, I do like the idea of like the Bucks party thing. It's like, come on, let's get the Shelverpede back together. Come on, lads. It's weird if there's only 9 of us.
I'm never going to be revisiting that. I can't imagine a situation where I will do drugs that would lead me to be involved with the Shelverpede again.
Flog Cabin 100th episode?
What? We're going to do a Centurion.
We're doing a Centurion for that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we'll get you a pure blonde.
That's a carbless beer.
Yes.
Dude, last night I was at a bar in Brisbane. These are my 2 drinks back to back. I shouldn't be allowed to make decisions for myself. Smirnoff Double Black and then a pure blonde.
Smirnoff Double Black
Were they
and a
the first
pure
drinks
blonde.
of the night?
They were not
Okay.
even close.
Because I was going to say that.
I thought Smirnoff...
Straight off the bat, that's insane. But 10 drinks in, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I wanted a little change of pace.
I thought Smirnoff Double Black was a Russian pirate.
right, there we go.
I meant to say it once, like, is this worth interrupting for? Let's find out. It often isn't.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got lucky that time.
Yeah, you found your treasure, mate.
Smirnoff Double Black and a pure blonde.
I didn't even know that Smirnoff Double Black still exists.
Dude, neither did I.
I haven't had them since I was like a teenage girl.
Yeah, I mean, well, this wasn't a gay bar, so it checks out.
Yeah. How much does one of those set you back these days?
Someone else paid for it.
Ah, sick.
It was one of those. It was like someone wanted to go there.
What was his name?
Daddy. What?
Nothing.
Oh, you were like leaning in. I was like, maybe you had something.
Nah, I didn't have that name.
Oh, okay.
I thought Smirnoff Double Black was the name of a... Double down. It's called a callback.
They do go down very easily, dangerously easily. That's right. I remember when I was like, you drink them when you were in your early 20s because you weren't about the enjoyment of the taste as much as just, I want to get pissed.
Like he's on some hot takes today, isn't he? When you think about it, he's got a point, actually.
Double? Wait, why would I drink a single black when I can have a double black and get there faster? And then I can fucking coward punch someone.
If you commit a violent act after double blacks, they should punish you greatly.
Yeah.
Some people I know got involved in very, very bad behaviour after having too many of those or cruisers.
Really?
Yeah.
Getting glassed with a guava cruiser.
Yep. That's a lot of rugby league players do that kind of stuff.
Really?
You ever seen that?
Wouldn't have picked it.
Yeah, Dugan.
Oh,
You see that old photo
Ferguson
of
and
Dugan and
Dugan.
Ferguson? Like, being bad boys with their cruisers?
No.
Bacardi Breezes?
Yeah, on the rooftop.
Yeah.
State of Origin. They were in
Come on, mate.
they were in an alcohol ban, and they breached it for a cruiser.
That's super lame. Which
Yeah.
is a sentence I'd never say to them. With them a safe distance away. I'm happy to do it. But no, yeah, we did. It was karaoke last night.
Oh yeah.
I got signed. I've never really sung at karaoke before. I've always done rap songs.
Private room karaoke or
No,
open
it's in
bar
the
karaoke? Oof.
In the
Do you
bar,
have a
Fortitude
singing
Valley.
voice?
I am garbage. Absolutely
Yeah, I'm
horrific
saying.
singer.
Can you sing? Oh,
I can in the right register, but not a lot. Like I can't like
What
take
are
a
you doing?
part on
This
something.
is the fucking theme song, brother.
I think so.
I forgot that. Yes, that was actually very good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we had nothing.
Absolutely.
And Tom's like, "What about this?" We're like, "Oh, yeah, great."
That'll
Yeah,
do.
it really fucked me off when I was last year at the Exford Hotel Melbourne Comedy Festival end of festival party.
Famously
And everyone's-
karaoke.
Everyone's singing karaoke, and Heggy's like, "Oh, get up there, mate!" Everyone gets up, and then like he gets up, and he's got like such an amazing singing voice.
He's got really like kind of iconic sounding. Like it's very specific. His
Yeah.
voice.
And you're like, well, of course you're going to be encouraging people to get up when you're that good at singing.
Yeah, totally. Like, it's not about being good, and then they go up there and be good. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, I think you're lying to us.
Yeah, that pisses me off. But
So-
go on, what song did you sing?
Yeah.
Well, I got signed up to do that Veronica's one.
Untouched?
I think so.
Untouched. Yeah.
Yes. And it was just like, it was signed up like as a bit of a prank, I think. And they were just like, and I was just
Was
like,
this?
guys,
Were you saying this was a gay bar?
no, this was just the
Oh,
karaoke
okay.
bar. Then we went to the gay bar.
Oh, okay.
I'd signed the Veronica's, I had to. Legally. then I stayed at a horse farm.
I don't get that one.
My wife went to a lesbian wedding at a horse farm. So for some reason in my head now. And shockingly, at lesbian wedding, a lot of Veronica's on the playlist. Let me tell you that.
No one understands that reference.
You laughed. I was like, did I miss the reference here?
It's not unfunny. It's just, a non sequitur. But yeah, that was where, Mary came up with the phrase cow horse.
Cow horse?
Yeah, because there was a horse that had the colouring of a cow, and that blew her mind, and she yelled out cow horse. Then everyone at the wedding was like, what? She's like, cow horse! And like pointing at it. And I'm like, that's fucking good.
Wait. So a horse with cow splotches on it?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah.
But no, that's just in my head. I'm like, Veronica's lesbian wedding, because apparently like half the playlist was Veronica's. Imagine if they didn't play Horses by Dara Braithwaite there.
At the horse wedding.
Wedding at a horse farm. Can you imagine? Maybe the venue's like got a ban on it. Being like, the horses get too excited.
You just hear in the distance just.
All the horses just fucking a Darrell. Just getting real rowdy on the farm.
Yeah. And no Rolling Stones wild horses either. We've thought about it.
Yeah, I've got a list.
Yeah, every song with the word horse in it.
Yeah, but we will allow Genuine's pony.
There we go.
That's fun. That's legit.
Yeah. And Megan the Stallion.
Is it the Stallion or the Stallion?
I think it's the.
Megan the Stallion?
The Stallion.
Okay. I would have assumed you didn't know who she was, but
Thank you. Thanks, Andrew. Go on. What did you sing? You sang Veronica's I'm
Veronica's
Untouched.
But I knew none of the lyrics. And so like I dragged like my tech was there as well. So I dragged him up and just butchering the verse.
Yeah.
But nailing the chorus, like we were there for the chorus.
That's always, that is the risk, right? When you go to sing karaoke, you only think of the chorus and then you realize you don't know the verse at all.
No, but I just didn't know the song. When my friend was like, Veronica's Untouched, I was
But
huh?
like when you get to the chorus, he was been like, oh, this one.
Well, no, just like when the song started, it was like that duh-duh-duh-duh-duh.
Oh,
And then like, dude, every chick in the bar just runs to the front like, this is going to be awesome. And I'm up there like, oh, no. Like, I'm butchering your national anthem. Like,
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but it went okay. It went okay. But I was just like, I've never done karaoke before. It's like, I got nothing.
Yeah.
And I realized, it's not about being good. I think Luke Heggie was correct on that one.
Yeah, it's about leaning in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was riffing. I was like,
You were riffing?
come on, bring it. For the love of God, another chorus. Help.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Brendan Maloney took me to a karaoke bar in Perth, and in between watching a lot of really shit people sing, one person who, like, I think maybe a professional singer, or at least was very, very good, got up and fucking nailed it. And it was just nice to just watch someone that was good at it for a moment, just to be like, oh, that's what it could be like.
It is a good palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Somebody like just bosses it. Actually, it was a group, like last night it was a group of like lads in like football jerseys, and one of them went up and could actually sing, and it was like quite like a sweet song. Like I forget what it was, but it was kind of like a ballady thing.
Yeah.
And all these boys at the front be like, "Whoa, Steve-O," like, you know.
I remember being in a hostel I think I was in Bulgaria maybe, and we went to a karaoke night where like everyone was singing English songs, but no one there spoke English. And there was this guy, he was from Manchester, and he was a teacher, and he was such a dweeb, and he was such like a bad hang. One of those things, like everyone met at the hostel, and it was like one group, and every time he said something, it was just like, oh, shut up. And then we get, you stupid fuck, shut the
Piece of
fuck up.
shit.
We
Stop-
fucking hate you.
Stop participating
So
in
what'd you say
conversation.
And then we get to the karaoke bar, and he just like, I didn't even really see him write it down, but just something like, Frank Sinatra's My Way, and they hand him the microphone, and he just fucking killed it. Like all of the locals were like standing ovation for this dude when it was done. It was amazing.
Was he like the king of the group after that?
No, we remembered it after. we left the karaoke bar. I was like,
The problem is
you
when
can sing.
you're already off someone and then they show a hidden talent, you're like, you're not impressed, are you? You're like, oh well, of course he's gonna have one good thing going for him. Fucking cockhead. Fucking this piece of shit. Good on him having one talent. We fucking hate you still.
Can Frank Sinatra write all your sentences for you? Because when you're riffing, it is garbage, cunt. That's so funny. I would have turned around on him. I would have been like, fuck yeah, dude.
That's so fun. Like the idea of riffing to a karaoke machine, like banter with a little ball buzzing across it.
What was... oh, wait. Sorry.
So you only did one song?
I also did Fit But You Know It by the Streets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So that's a go-to for you? You're saying you only rap usually?
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't done that one before, but I saw all those football jerseys and I'm like, you know what they're going to like?
Oh, yeah, okay.
This. And they did.
Oh, good.
And it's
I don't know
easier
if you know
to...
this about stereotypes, but they are spot on every time.
And
No
it's-
one's ever gone against one except for Cheryl the Black.
With our singing voice, that's easier to pull off, right?
Yeah, way easier. That's why I like rap.
Essentially, what, just talking.
And you also get to say naughty words sometimes. You know?
No, you don't.
Hey, I just got to keep the beat. Tom's like, I would never say that word accompanied. I like to hear it.
If I'm going to say that word, it's because a white person wrote it. Mark Twain, you got it. Kendrick Lamar, I don't think so.
It's like, yeah. Have you guys been following like the Drake Kendrick thing at all?
I have been actually, yeah.
I've been just curious about it because, like, I mean, we can all agree it's super lame.
Yep.
This tracks are super lame, but it's fun.
Why are they lame?
Because like I mean, and I'm gonna nail this shout out because it made me think of it. My friend Andrew Collin, who's an American comedian, had this tweet years ago, and I've never forgotten it. It's just like rap, like diss tracks are just grown men sitting in a room writing poems about each other.
Yeah,
And that's what they
great.
are.
Yeah.
That is what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, at least when it happened back in the day with like Biggie and Tupac and like these guys were also like
Gangsters.
they were gangsters, and there was like a real threat that if they were in the same room, they might shoot at each other and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
if you don't want to know the result, look away now.
or Ice Cube, you know when he had the falling out with NWA.
You
These
said,
guys
is the
were-
pronunciation what did it for you there?
You say every word like it's never been said before. Let's give that my
Ice
personal
Cube.
spin. Not Ice Cube, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Which is a word that you say in life. It's not always talking about a black man.
But they had like they were dissing each other, and it was like a big falling out. They were beefing. Everyone wanted to hear it. Like, it's like if I wrote a diss track about Yeah Mad, people would be like, "Oh, hold on, this is some hot stuff."
Can you?
Oh,
Are you legally able to?
I probably if I keep it vague.
And the best diss tracks are vague.
To whom it may concern.
You should. That's guaranteed views if you did a diss track about Yeah Mad.
Yeah, mad. Yeah, I've watched you. More like yeah, bad. I'm heaps sad. Aren't you glad that I'm somewhere else now, being rad?
Do you reckon we get that
20
guy
million
from
views.
Manchester to co-host the pod? Can't be worse than this.
Well, at least there's the clip for this week.
It needs work.
If that was the clip of this week, guaranteed more views than anything we have ever done.
Hammo spills on Yeah Mad.
How about
Diss
spills the
track.
tea?
The sad reality is you're probably right. But
No, it would go gangbusters because it's
Also,
so bad. Anyway,
these disses now are just so lame. Like, you know, you're
But
you're a bad father and you're a pedophile. And
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty lame. I like that when Biggie and Tupac accused one of them of being worse at rapping than the other. Hey, man, your rhymes aren't very good. Oh, shoot him.
and he did.
And he did. I mean, he didn't do it, but, Suge Knight organised the one on
there we go.
Biggie, and then Puff Daddy organised the one on Tupac. Like, everyone knows that, right?
I don't know the Puff Daddy thing.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm glad
Are
that
you
was
sure
the
enough?
only bad thing he did.
Are you sure enough to put it out on the internet forever?
What, that?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty, like, you know?
Who out of the people that just mentioned are coming after us, if that's out there?
I reckon.
We're going to get a letter from Suge Knight.
I think.
He probably got his number.
Suge Knight's Small Oars.
Suge Knight rapper White Wink. I reckon P Diddy'd be a little litigious. I could see that. Little Litigious was another name of his.
That's actually Tom's rap name.
Little Litigious.
Little Litige. Well, he's got enough problems at the moment. He's got enough problems at the moment, don't you reckon?
Hammo finally realizing where the microphone is. I'm glad we're 36 episodes in. You're like, oh, fuck, I got to put it in my mouth? That was my eating hole. But yeah, I mean, I don't think, I'll be honest, I think Puff Daddy's got some much more important shit to be getting on with.
I
Yeah,
like.
he's being accused of being a pedo or something, isn't he?
Well, like sex trafficking and like he's like fled the country and the feds have tossed his house.
I didn't know. Wait, so this is not clearly it's not R. Kelly that we're talking about. This is another one.
This is Puff Daddy.
I
P.
didn't
Diddy.
know P Diddy.
Diddy.
Like I knew R. Kelly was. I
Diddy
didn't
did
know
it.
P Diddy had this.
Diddy did it. They raided his house.
Sorry, it's just very funny of all the people on the podcast to confuse two completely different black people.
I mean,
It's like, we're sure it's not R. Kelly. We're sure?
two 2000s rappers with child sex trafficking allegations. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think Puff Daddy was pissing on people. That was R. Kelly.
Yeah, okay.
We mixed up Denzel and
The other one.
Samuel L. Jackson.
The other one, Denzel
Morgan
and Cheryl
Freeman?
the Black.
You seen Samuel L. Jackson is the voice of Otis in the new Garfield movie?
No,
Seems very unnecessary.
Who is which character's Otis?
The dog.
Dog. Okay.
which character is Garfield?
Chris Pratt.
I was looking for the cat.
Meow.
Yep, that's the sound a cat makes. Thanks, Hammo.
Just in case anybody's listening to this from far away. Hammo doesn't want you to get lost out there.
I'm talking about cats on stage every night. As soon
It's
as I
saying meow,
start
yeah.
to think about, like, I say meow.
You sure
on
do.
my show.
Yeah.
Say meow.
I say meow every night.
Do you like say meow or do you go meow
I go meow.
like that?
He used to just do a cat face, but he had to make it more obvious.
I used to slick my whiskers.
Dude, why did Hammo get fired from They got a photo of him doing cat face. No coming back from that, mate.
Cancelled.
I do like that when you get to, like, in terms of rap battles, whether you are the greatest rapper of all time or brand new open micer doing a roast battle for the first time, just call them a pedophile. Like, that's just, when in doubt, call them a pedophile. That should do it.
every
Unbackable
time.
winner. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, because apparently Kendrick is winning.
Yes, but
And now he's
Kendrick's...
been accused of stealing content.
Has he?
Kendrick.
Yep. People like heaps of bars out of his diss track Euphoria were lifted completely from other rappers from years ago. Scandal.
I haven't read that bit.
Oh, you got to get on it.
I thought they were like references.
No. There were entire lines of lyrics. They were ripped off from other battles from many years ago.
As in, like, he's reusing his own...
No, not his. Other performers, other rappers' lyrics have been lifted almost word for word.
By Kendrick Lamar.
By
It's
Kendrick.
a diss Drake.
That's correct.
It's cool to be the three whitest people discussing this
I would discuss...
in the media.
I would give an example where the one that I can remember is just like 18 N-words.
Really?
Yeah. Tom?
You want me to recite it?
I was like, that doesn't sound like enough. Yeah. I mean, I listen to the one thing with the diss tracks is, like, I do listen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're kind of saying, but, like, not, like, it's just kind of, I don't know. Something doesn't feel that threatening about it. Then you hear people talking about it, be like, man, I can't believe you fucking went after him like that. And I'm like, I don't know.
Bodied, R.I.P., no coming back from this. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, they're both just making money off this.
I think one of them needs to arrange someone to shoot. Someone has to shoot someone for anyone to care about the stakes here.
But we care about, we're discussing it. They're doing it.
No, but I mean, we're saying how stupid it is. I think for many of us to care, someone has to at least get injured by a stray bullet.
Stray bullets, so not a murder.
No, not a murder. I think
Because we'd
just
hate to
like
incite violence.
You know, one of those like they happen in Western Sydney all the time. You know, these drive-bys where they don't even they just shoot at the house. And there's
Oh, yeah.
bullets going to the house, and like no one ever dies from those ones.
Never. Not once.
Well, not when they're in the house. There's obviously target assassinations, but I'm talking about like just a drive-by shooting when there's a few bullets in the wall. They never hit.
Just to scare some people.
Just to be like, hey, we know where you live, and we have guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did like Kendrick post like a photo of Drake's house or something?
So I did see that image with like it had like
It's the cover art, isn't it?
yeah.
Of what?
It's got like 8 people, like it's got like bodies or like victims. I don't know. It looks like there's something going on there.
It's just
We should have done more research into what that means.
No, but I think we're really getting to the bottom of it.
I think we should just speculate. That seems like the best thing to do.
All I know is that Obama backed Kendrick.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Obama's come out with like some weird, like, because remember he was like, Kanye West is a jackass, like that was another Obama take, but like, yeah, Team Tay-Tay.
Yeah. Well, Obama's team Kendrick and called Drake a fantastic entertainer.
Entertainer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. Coming from the president.
Yeah.
No musical accompaniment underneath.
Shots fired.
I mean, you wish.
I'm trying to find out about the album cover thing.
Right.
The dark meaning behind Kendrick's Not Like Us cover art explained.
Here we go.
It'd be like
Dark
7 paragraphs deep.
Anything? Anything of promise? Anything of note? Because I did try to like bone up on it all.
Bone up.
Oh yeah, I wanted to be like, that sounds fun. Pilot. Hard made easy. Should we do an ad? We could do an ad. Or are you trying to find this thing?
The red markers across the Toronto mansion appear to resemble those found on maps marking the homes of registered sex offenders.
Oh, that's good gear.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, that's funnier.
Yep. Good work.
Hammo's interested now.
We're back to pedo jokes.
No one needs to die. No one needs to get shot. That's good.
Pedo jokes. That's good stuff. That'll never go out of fashion.
Pedo jokes?
We'll all be out of careers. They go out of fashion.
I will be in a lot of trouble. Pilot ad read?
Pilot ad read. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get there. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. All right, so I got an ad read. I'm reading the ad. It has come from Dan. Dan, what it's in WhatsApp, is it?
I've sent it to you in WhatsApp.
All right.
I would say this is probably my best work as a copywriter.
Yep.
This is really good stuff. A strong endorsement of the product. This is my personal diss.
I thought you phoned this one in. You reckon this one's...
Look, I reckon let's just enjoy it for ourselves.
All right.
He didn't get it because he didn't say wink. Floggers, I've got a confession. You know that Hammo is suffering from a bit of chronic fatigue, but I've just been diagnosed with SCS, soft cock syndrome. A person who I'm pretty sure was a doctor examined it thoroughly and said my cock is so soft it could cushion the fall of someone jumping off a 3-story high building if it wasn't also really, really small.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, I've got a tiny cock, like a real micro chode. How can something so small also be so fat?
Micro joke.
I've got Danny DeVito in my pants. I'm not sure Pilot can solve that, but I'm taking it anyway. It can definitely help you in your regular-sized cocks, though. Pilot, hard made easy. Whitcomb, cock made small.
That's good. That's good gear. Use promo code Floggers20
Oh, yeah, thank
to
you.
get 20% off your first order.
$20 off.
What did I say? 20%. $20 off.
$20.
Yep. Sorry, not
not
20%.
percent.
No.
Any extra that you wrote, Hammo will repay you for. If your 20% is higher than $20.
Yeah, it's
How can it
probably
be so tiny and so fat? I'm picturing like a pancake kind of cock.
a pancock.
And cock.
So I'm doing a sleep study tomorrow night.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm in the haunted house tomorrow.
Exciting.
It's exciting because I want to get to the bottom of whatever's going on with me, but it's also I'm worried because if it's not that, then we're back to the drawing board.
Well,
Yeah.
have you seen that some of the floggers have actually messaged in
Flog MD.
Flog MD?
Flog MD. We had one theory. What was it?
I enjoyed Thas, who said either AIDS or just fat. Like that. That was pretty good.
Very rare that those two things coexist.
True. We've also checked for AIDS. It's not that, sadly. But
Would have loved to have been a part of the community. Did that stay in the episode last time?
Which one?
Hammo being a part of the AIDS community?
I think it might have.
Yeah.
The fact checking on this thing is a fucking shocker, isn't it? Damn it, there was another one. What was it?
it was some kind of serious syndrome or illness.
Addison's disease.
Addison's
That was
disease.
the other
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I've
I
never
don't
heard of
know.
that.
I don't know who to attribute that to. Addison's. Oh, there we go. Yeah, wildcard options say Hammo has Addison disease in its early stages. Then we got like a long one that just came in today about had a similar thing, and it was the gut.
The gut.
Yes.
Okay.
So it might be like a FODMAP dieting issue.
Oh, the old FODMAP.
Yes.
God. Well, what does that mean? I'm going to have to adjust my diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to work for you
That's
too well, I
not gonna
don't
work
think.
For me, I can't agree to that. I'd rather just remain tired for the rest of my life.
Then stop eating onion.
Yeah.
Because FODMAP's like onion, garlic, like that kind of thing, isn't it?
I think it's like kind of all of the ones that can cause dietary issues. So it's like, I think the F is fructose.
Fructose. Do you like fructose?
That's sugar.
Yeah.
That's glucose.
What's fructose?
No, fructose is sugar
It's a
from
type of
fruit,
sugar
isn't
from
it?
fruit, yeah. But you can still have a Coke Zero, brother. Don't worry about it. That's got no sugar in it anyway. What am I talking about?
What is FODMAP?
FODMAP.
It's like what does it stand for? Oh my God. Fermentable. Oh, so it's certainly not fructose.
Go on.
Fermentable
Get it out.
oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. Short chain carbohydrate sugars that the small intestine absorbs.
I can see why they call it FODMAP. What a mouthful.
Okay, I guess the question is, if it is gut health related, who do you want a fecal transplant from, me or Dan?
Is there an option number 3?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you permission to inspect both our assholes.
Well,
You
considering
can check how the shelf's going, see if it's clean.
Considering you said that you did the stinkiest shit in the history of the world today, I think I'd probably leave
It wasn't the stinkiest shit in the history of the world. It was just the equivalent of an alarm
The
clock.
stinkiest shit in the history of your marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably in the history of Coogee as well. They're quite healthy down there.
So there's a Netflix documentary about gut health at the moment. I wasn't aware of how a fecal transplant takes place. Do you guys know how it works?
You just shove someone else's poo up someone else's ass.
That's what I thought too.
You sew someone's lips to someone else's asshole, and then they shit directly into them.
While someone takes a cap. No, you blend up the shit in water and then you dehydrate it and you put it in a capsule and you swallow it. You swallow someone else's shit in a capsule. This is what it might take to get you healthy again. How do you feel about FODMAPs now?
Look, here's the thing. A lot of times when I've taken drugs, I'd actually open the cap to ingest it to speed up the drug process. But I probably wouldn't open the cap.
Do you reckon if you snorted a shit pill, it would smell?
What do you reckon?
You know what I mean? It's like straight in. It's like there's still an aroma somewhere in there.
I'm gumming it.
If you did a human shelvipede of the shit pill, it'd be real full circle, wouldn't it?
Swallow a shit pill. Is that real?
That's real.
It sounds like some kind of like biblical penance. It's just like, hey, you sold drugs and took drugs for a long time, so now you got to take caps of your own shit if you want to feel healthy again.
Yeah, which book of the Bible's that?
Leviticus?
Leviticus. Worth it.
But yeah, I mean, like, would you be willing to take the shit pill?
Yeah, I would swallow a shit pill.
You'd swallow shit. Would you share a shit pill with me? Could we split one like a small lord?
I don't think I'm opening up a shit pill.
Okay.
That's the one time I want the gelatin capsule to just protect me all the way down to the gut.
Do you reckon sometimes they do like a press instead of a capsule? Like the old pingers?
Pill. The old cap. What's the logo on it?
I just assume like just the word poo.
Yeah.
I was thinking about one of those like poo emojis.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Hanky?
Mr. Hanky?
Hanky, it's a good
Dude,
one.
I got some good hankies, brother.
You tried these brown hankies?
These brown hankies. They're the green mitzies of today. They're good shit.
That's good.
There we go. That was unintentional.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I abbreviated something.
Unintentional.
I'm really upset by that. I love it. Even small orders. You were like, no time to write down small orders.
Nah. Ords.
Stock exchanges, the all ords, you're the small ords, brother.
I don't know if you caught this, but we also used the term Aaron Sheen.
Is that Aaron Sheen?
Aaron
I
Sheen.
said that before, yeah.
That's really upsetting.
You missed it.
Hey, is Aaron
count.
Cheney, is that plural? Should it be an Aaron Chino? Do you have an Aaron Chino?
I think an arancino would be like a little one.
No,
wait.
Because it's like a ravioli versus raviolo.
What's a raviolo?
It's a single.
Seriously?
Cannoli, plural. Cannolo, singular.
I thought Canolo's that boxer.
Have you seen the end of Aaron Chen's special? Where
No.
he ends with
Did
the
you just get that from Aaron Cheney to Aaron Chen?
That's his joke.
That's his joke.
Oh, damn.
Cheney's got the joke.
He's talking about these deep fried rice balls, and he goes there and they say Aaron Cheney, and he goes, no, Aaron Chen. And he puts it in his hand. That was how he ends the special. It's great.
That's good. That's good. Good gear.
Well, that's good. Flog doesn't need to watch it anymore.
I like that in doing that, you described what action you were doing.
He put
Like
his
the
hand
wink
up.
solution was there the whole time.
He's learned. He wouldn't have done that before.
That's true.
There we go.
Dude, so you going to take shit pills?
Take shit pills.
Well, hold on. We're doing how do we get from shit pills?
Because your gut biome's
We're
fucked.
doing a sleep study. It could be sleep apnea. We don't know what it is. We're in a haunted house tomorrow.
This is new delivery cadence that Hammo's brought in the last few episodes. Don't know what it is. They've asked about the cocaine biz. We did that a little bit. Because I'm an addict. Sometimes he goes,
I'm just opening up to you guys more. This is part of my personality.
Opening.
I'd like to distance myself from you.
So I think I've got to be there at 7.
7 tomorrow.
When do you get to sleep? Is there a bedtime?
I don't know.
Or is it just whenever you get sleepy?
They've sent me a lot of documents. I haven't read through them all. I was like, how hard is it going to be? I've got to be there at a time. I've got to eat there. And then I've got to go to bed.
What are they serving?
I got to bring my own meal, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your last meal going to be?
My last meal.
It's so funny. Hammo get the last meal. It's like, wait, one? Just one?
So I got 7 p.m. feeding, and then obviously I'll have a 9:30 p.m. feeding.
The feeding, like it's a zoo. You're gonna watch them feed the Hammos?
You haven't seen the trainers? Going in with a bucket of chicken. He balances a ball on his nose, and then, all right, there you go. Have another one. Tussle his hair a little bit.
So I think I've got my own little room, and I don't know what.
Are you going to give little updates? Maybe you can do little updates on your phone.
Live tweet it?
Live thread it.
Live thread.
Live thread.
You think that'd be good for his sleep ability? He's on his phone the whole time?
Checking his phone, checking
Mr.
lights.
Hamilton, we couldn't really look into your sleep because you're up every hour doing live vlogging. Updates to the fans. Hey guys, just doing the live stream again. It's 3 a.m. and still having trouble with sleeping.
Haven't seen any ghosts. Starting to think this house really isn't very haunted at all, but I'll check back in at 4. All right, thanks, guys.
Like the Blair Witch Project? Yeah. the Green Night Vision. I can't get to sleep just yet. I've been walking around this hospital all day.
I hope it does something.
The sleep study. I mean, I would like the idea that, like, I assume there's probably some, like, electrodes. You know, you reckon there's some stuff on your noggin? They're measuring some
What are they
electrical rates
measuring
and
here?
No,
your O2
I
sat.
assumed it was
They're
just
taking your pulse.
I assumed it was just they were capturing sound and video. I didn't know they were going to connect me anything.
I think they're just recording you sleep.
That's what I assumed.
Hey, can we bump the laughs up on this? It's fucking dead in
I
here.
was going to be like, yeah, you tossed and turned too much. Like, I don't know. So
I don't think they. I think it'll be more. I assume more. I could be wrong.
I hope more.
Yeah, I want kind of like a hamster in a little cage scenario.
absolutely.
That's so funny that it's like you think you're just going to go lie to bed the next one. They're like, wow, you really are bad at sleeping. we didn't believe you, but that's true. That sucks.
Yeah, this technique is garbage.
You cooked it. Yeah.
Dude,
Why were you awake so much? It's a sleep study, you fucking idiot.
First off, you're on all fours. Weird. We've never seen that before. You're going to want to lie down flat. Flat, right? And also we can see you've got your eyes open. Another weird move. Don't like that. Who taught you how to sleep? This is bad stuff. I know you're in prison, but you don't have a bunk bed here. You'll be fine.
We're going to have to go back to fundamentals. We're going to have to go way back.
Yeah, mad comment section everywhere else.
Why is the pillow under your arm? It's supposed to be at your head, mate. You're also facing the wrong way on the bed. Your feet are on the headboard. That's fucked. Like, what happened here?
I don't know, boys.
And you also keep just making out loud snoring sounds. We can tell it's not real snoring. You go. Mr. Hamilton, we've never seen such an unnatural sleeper.
I feel like I was nailing sleep for the first 98% of my life so far, and now it's just in the last moment. I've really something's gone wrong.
But isn't that like most adult things though? Like you kind of nail it, and then like as an adult, you just kind of it gets out of whack. Like how like standing. You know, it's like everyone knows how to stand, but then suddenly you're an adult, your posture. Look, both you guys just adjusted your posture. For anyone who's not watching this on YouTube, just like shoulders back, they're both like, yeah, no, we know how to do everything.
Not me, man.
But like, no, it's like you get orthotics because your ankles just start rolling in because like you knew how to stand the whole time, then one day you forgot and your body retained the fuck way to do it.
Oh.
And like, yeah, I generally think that's an actual thing.
Yeah, okay.
Although making fun of you for like not knowing how to sleep is fucking
That is
great.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's
I
good
really
stuff.
enjoy it.
I've forgotten.
Hammo, you underneath the bed. What are you doing there?
That's where the ghosts are.
Hammo's underneath the bed, his dog's on top. We see that you've curled up in a ball at the end of it.
So, the sleep study tomorrow, results in 6 weeks. It's quite a while to
Dude,
wait.
what a
but
cliffhanger.
at least we'll find out how the sleep study went before that.
Do you reckon they give you some quick feedback? Like isn't at the end of the study, they're like, we
I don't
really
think
like
so.
what you did in there.
Just thumbs up, thumbs down.
No,
No good.
because it won't be. It's usually not doctors on site. Usually, right? It's like nurses and like
Ghosts.
and various kind of other lowly people that work there.
Nurses and other trash.
But what I'm saying is like when you go to like do like radiology, right? And like they do the brain scan or whatever CT scans that you have, they know. Like the radiologists can see and be like, oh fuck, this guy's full of cancer or some bullshit, but they're not allowed to say.
Yeah.
I reckon that's probably the same with this. They'd be like, we know exactly what your problem is, but you're gonna have to wait 6 months for your doctor.
I don't think that. Oh man, I guess because they wouldn't have sign off. They could get in a lot of trouble.
What are they gonna? I just don't understand what they're gonna be able to tell you. Like,
I think there has to be like an electrode thing.
There's got to
be like a measure of some kind of description, like maybe not getting enough of X. Like in the body.
And so, but the morning after, they're just like, how was it? And you're like, yeah, not good. Like, oh, fuck.
One good thing, I mean, my mum thought it was going to be really expensive. It's like $300 for me to stay in the lab overnight, and that seems like in Australia, that seems reasonable.
That's like a good hotel room.
Next Melbourne Comedy Festival. I know where I'm staying.
Can I book 28 sleep studies, please?
28 consecutive sleep studies. I'm just really trying to nail this test.
Mr. Muggle said a few nights you came in at 3 a.m. drunk and that really disturbed your sleep.
Yeah, now look, you didn't do too well on night 23. That might have been the chicken schnitzel you were eating.
Also, like your wife was there a bit. I think she kind of disturbed your sleep. She took a big shit.
That's so fun. Do you want to volunteer to take a shit next to Hammo's sleep study? That's how you know you've passed. That's when Muggles
I can sleep through that.
Take a shit in an ensuite and you can sleep through it.
He's just asleep and people are coming in the room doing different distracting things. Just like, they just bring in an actual live rooster. Didn't wake up? Tick that box. All right, great. Get him out.
Oh no, he's sleeping too much. That's meant to wake him.
All right, somebody start a fire in here. I like it.
Lots of animal noises today. You've come a long way since not wanting to be a baby 2 weeks ago. Remember that?
That's different. I'm comfortable with barnyard noises.
What a statement.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with barnyard noises.
That's the second book, the Andrew Hamilton story.
And on that farm he had a whatever you want.
I'll do it.
Old MacDonald, I'd fucking live there, cunt. No worries. We're on here.
We are getting close with the book.
The Andrew Hamilton action figure. You pull the string back, it's just animal noises.
It's got one of those warnings. Will not make baby noises. No batteries included. The book's close?
Yeah, we're like 12 weeks away from the book coming out. And
can they pre-order? When can the floggers pre-order?
There will be an announcement soon. I have a link that I've been set up with Booktopia.
Booktopia.
Yeah,
I'm aware of Booktopia.
Yeah, so
Booktopia.
So there is some kind of link that'll be coming out when there's the public announcement about the existence of the book. Floggers are getting sneak preview that it even exists.
The inside scoop.
They're getting a scoop.
The Andrew Hamilton inside scoop that no one is asking for. Tell us about Yeah Mad. I got a book coming out. It's not about Yeah Mad at all.
The second book's going to have to be about Yeah.
Can you imagine it's like one of those like Amazon docos, like about the demise of Yeah Mad? And it's like behind the music. It's just like Alan Fang being like, I thought it was going to be my big shot.
We were making dad jokes and doing shots of vodka. We thought it was going to last forever, but it didn't.
Look, for some people it was about the jokes. For me, it was about the shots.
That's so funny. It's like one of them has a crippling alcohol addiction. I was laughing on purpose.
Some people have accused me of that many times. They're like, bro just likes drinking.
Thank you for using the exact terminology. Bro just likes drinking. Dude, I would fucking just like Steph's on there being like, to be honest, I didn't think it was the best dog joke ever. I wasn't trying not to laugh, I just didn't. Yeah, I said it.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone thought it was as funny as I did at the time.
The dog joke? I thought you just meant like, yeah, mad in general. Because one thing that, look, I'll be honest, people find it really funny.
Yeah.
Like to the point where, you know, they're upset with you and like Flog cabin reels being like, why is it not yeah mad?
Yeah.
What is it with people talking and laughing organically?
People
What are the stakes?
People come up to me and be like, I fucking love that dishwasher joke. I had a guy last night come up to me like, I fucking love that trans fluid joke, man. That was fucking good shit.
That would be like a crippling source of insecurity to me if after watching me do my jokes for an hour, they were like, I really like that dad joke you did online. I'd be like, sorry, I'm just going to jump off the terminal.
Yeah,
onto Tom's soft car.
How was Dan Muggles' show last night? I don't think he Googled any of it.
Hey, I'll have you know, I've written at least 6 or 7 jokes for that show.
How many times did you do the videos?
Many. But some of the ones that went viral were ones that I wrote myself, and they're the ones you're proud of.
Are you allowed to say them now?
Oh yeah, I'm not under any kind of confidentiality about which jokes I write.
Well, you've back-ended NDAs before on this podcast. It's been like, hey man, can you say that? Oh yeah, I can definitely say that. Anyway, I signed this NDA.
I can't talk about him because I only quit his YouTube channel. I didn't bash him.
I had my.
Did your dads have it out?
I can't talk about it. My dad and dad are still working it out right now.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, Dad TV.
That was 20 years ago, guys. Come on. I've gone up. There was one which was, what do you call a piece of crumbed chicken involved in a drive-by shooting?
What?
Schnitty bang bang.
Hello.
I thought that was just absolutely gold.
Dan and I don't have to drink, I guess.
No, you guys can stay sober.
How annoying is it when Hammo doesn't take in? Because you did Yeah Dad, which I think Hammo would have loved, but I just don't think he heard it.
No.
It's very hard to hear us over the sound of his breathing.
I also go in and out of, I've got chronic ADHD and brain damage. I'm constantly battling just to listen to either of you.
It is funny, like every now and again I'll be looking at the issue and just see like Hammo staring off into the middle distance. And I'm like, what's going on up there? And for me it's just like Bart the bear on a unicycle riding around a circus.
Then the bits where I'm like, it's like those bits where like, like Homer is just like picturing.
That's exactly
Yeah.
It's just in my head it's like this. Beep. We'll return you to your regular broadcast very shortly.
Bart the bear just said the N-word.
That's why he got out of Hollywood. He got Kramer. It was actually Kramer inside a bear costume the whole time. Imagine if it came out that like Humphrey B. Bear was just like some cancelled person.
Oh, that'd be great.
That was who was inside the bear the whole time. But no, like, look, I'll be honest, however, some of the comments on the videos do wind me up because there was one this week.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There was
We
one
all know
this
about
week slagging off me and Tom.
It was
Tom
hidden.
and
Was
I.
it hidden by one of us? Did you see it was hidden in the comments?
Well, it was hidden by Instagram, I think, because as I found out, this guy commented, what did he comment? It'd be like, Hammer, you got to lose these guys. They got no comedic timing at all. You're going to get the exact thing up?
Yeah, I
As
do
if
want to
don't
bring it
remember
up.
it exactly from
It was pretty close, I
Van
think.
Life, that
But
fucking...
it was weird that it got hidden away. It's like Instagram's getting smarter at knowing when someone's being a meanie.
Correct.
This is from South Oz Van Life.
South Oz Van Life.
Because obviously Oz Van Life was taken. Hey, who's doing North Oz Van Life? Hey, Hammo, you need to ditch those 2 losers. Geez, not funny at all. No wit, no comedic timing. They are bringing you down. And Andrew Hamilton says, at South Oz Van Life, man, I've been telling them for months that they're holding me back, but they just will not listen.
There we go.
Thanks for the
funny
support
stuff.
there, Hammo.
I think the only one who doesn't listen on this podcast is you, by the way. But also, I mean, I tried to respond with great wit and timing.
Well, no, because
so go ahead. What?
Because I said something in the group chat about it, and then you just moved on. I'm like, oh, I'm being petty, focusing on this, and then we get the screenshot from you this morning.
What was your reply?
My reply was a day later, which I thought was a funny timing. And the great wit was, fuck up, cunt. That's what I said.
He said, fuck up, cunt. How was the timing on that?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That was good.
And
good
it was
gear.
removed by Instagram.
Immediately. So I just wanted to get it out there. I mean, we can just put this as a fucking reel.
Yeah.
Removed from Instagram for being inappropriate on a reel about doing drugs and nugs simultaneously.
Yeah. which is totally fine. On Instagram, not on TikTok.
TikTok got rid of that?
TikTok didn't get rid of it. It's not being put out to anyone. It's
Oh,
got
did
like-
it just,
it's got
got
like
shadow
it's just
banned?
sitting there with like one view.
Ah.
But
one
that guy
view was
loved
that
it.
one view. That was me. That was
The
me.
South Oz van life? What did I tell you, Hammer? No one's watching because these unfunny cunts.
Yeah. I mean, the idea of any guy in a van having a go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he lives in a van in South Australia. He's going to be a body in a barrel one day.
But I was saying this to Tom before you got here, that there's like these crazy like diehard Yeah Mad fans that like just like seem to only want to see us interact with the other people from Yeah Mad, right? And the idea that I could be like on a content series involving anyone other than them is enough to make them go nuts.
Please don't refer to this as a content series. I find that deeply distressing.
Make sure you tune into our content series.
No, but just because I had a look at this fella. Did you have a look? I had a look.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't look at it.
I went to the
He's
profile.
two fucking kelpies.
Of course you guys had a look. at
Two
this
kelpies,
guy.
no girlfriend. Yeah, South Oz van life with your fucking Billabong hat. You know he's got sea life that he's holding in his fucking online dating profile.
All right, let's just go
You
easy
know-
on him.
No, I'm not going
He's
easy
still
on
a
him.
fan. He's still a fan of me.
Yeah, well, he's not a fan of me, so I couldn't give a fuck.
South Oz van life. You're misunderstood. Take it easy on my friends, but
You're not misunderstood. Your parents don't respect you, and they tell their friends about it at every opportunity they get. That's why you live in a fucking van, mate, because you outgrew the garage.
I still love you.
You love him.
Yeah, I love all my fans.
Is the Venn diagram of where beer in a can and melanoma death overlaps.
That was good. I like that.
I was really going to go on a bit of a tear there, but
Hammer shut it down.
yeah.
Do you want to keep going?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Ran out of steam. I think I said what needed to be said.
No, I get it. You didn't like the guy.
And I don't like him. I
Yep.
want that to be clear. I continue to not like him.
All right, well,
All I can say...
South Oz van life, you're going to have to come to a live flogging one time and apologise to my colleagues.
Do you think it's a problem that you're releasing a book but your fans can't read?
Now, South Oz van life
there's
can
an
read
audio-
a map.
There's an audio book coming.
He's looking for secluded areas.
Yeah, I know. He can
it
read
out.
a map if he can see between all the marks for unmarked graves.
It's not a picture when the publishers come back about the audiobook and they're like, Andrew, we're just a bit worried about like some of the weird emphasis you say on some words. some of the heavy breathing and mouth noises between chapter 2.
So, guys, welcome to the audio book.
I am Andrew Hamilton.
And then I arrived at Park Lee Prison.
All right. I think we're done. I think we're there.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Did you?
You were worried we didn't have anything. There we go.
And those concerns proved accurate.
It's funny that
Just like when the teachers spoke to South Oz van life's parents in grade 7 when he bit another kid. And they were like, we're very sorry, Mr. and Mrs. South Oz van life. You think this one might be a wrong'un.
The thing about like spouting hate on the internet is like it's so easy, isn't it? Anyone can do it.
yeah, Dan's doing it right now.
Yeah. I didn't even write any of this down. I just thought about it while
lot.
driving.
I think we need to get to a point where people have to have
While driving
A
to
lot.
my house, because those are two separate places.
Here we go.
That's nice. That's good.
It's such a shame that when he falls asleep behind the wheel, he might not die. He might just be getting a good night's rest.
He's like the people from Scooby-Doo without the dog or the friends. when he takes the mask off the villain, it's just his own personal failings the whole time.
I would have got away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids. What, those kids you owe alimony to?
So if you want to comment on any of the stuff, we really appreciate it. There's one thing you need to know about the flogs. We read the comments, baby.
We read them all.
We read them all. We send them to each other in the group chat.
Even when they're hidden, we find them.
We find them.
Yeah, and unlike Hammo, not many of the comments are negative about our enemies. They're usually negative about us.
Yes.
Have you seen how TikTok now sends you messages when you're getting like lots of hate online? Just like, hey, just checking you're okay. Have you seen that? Is it
No.
TikTok? It might be Reddit actually. I think Reddit sends you a message like, hey, we've just seen that people fucking hate you. I just wanted to see that you're okay.
Is this when you're getting downvoted on a comment or something?
Yeah, for my Brisbane thing. I
Dude,
got
this was so funny because when I did my show in Brisbane, some floggers were there. Thank you for coming. And one of them was like, "Oh yeah, I actually saw that you were coming on Reddit. Is Tom coming again, or is he too scared?"
If I'm coming to Brisbane again, no one's knowing about it. No one on the internet can find out.
Hey, I think I know a guy whose van you could buy. Fuck, that came out smooth. God damn it.
Look, one of these days we will have a dedicated floggers Reddit page.
Subreddit.
Perhaps
The Flog Reddit.
Subreddit. And
I think I made one. I might have made one. It
no,
might
it's
be an
embar-
R flog cabin.
It's embarrassing to make one.
That's a little bit, yeah.
The fans have to create it.
Is the fans? I think you created it,
What?
and then people will go hang out there.
No.
I think I think a lot of people do that. But
I think that's lame.
I think sometimes you go to subreddits.
Should
and
I
it's
have
like,
not admitted this?
maybe we might have to get rid of this.
I don't. I'm
Oh my
not
God, there is-
associated,
fuck.
and I don't endorse it.
There is an r/flog cabin. One post from you/Daniel Muggleton 5 months ago.
Lame.
2
Oh my-
upvotes.
Yeah,
This is worse than if it never existed. How many members? 3.
3 members. One's online. It might be me.
Well, I think that's about the only safe space on the internet for you to post about you going to Brisbane.
It's only space post on Reddit for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what the post should be. Hey guys, I'm not coming to Brisbane. Wink.
I was going to say, if he posted about it in our little flog cabin forum, I'd still downvote it.
You'd sign up to Reddit just to downvote Tom. This is the pettiness we bring to the cabin.
This dude's a fucking misogynist. I know. I do a weekly podcast with him. Check it out.
All right. Thanks for joining us in the cabin yet again, floggers.
And thanks for coming to our shows. I had a few floggers at my shows over the weekend. I know, Dan, you had as well.
Yep, had them in Brizzy.
And their floggers are out in force everywhere we go. It's exciting. I had one woman, a female flogger.
Female flogger.
On the way out, say to me quietly, check the dodgems. And that
like
was
that.
quite a moment.
That's good. That's
Yeah, it was
good
good
stuff.
stuff.
That's sweet. I mean, I had at my show in Brizzy, I had Henry, who was the flogger that I remember. I was like, someone's going to buy all the domains.
Oh, the guy blackmailed us?
The guy's blackmailing us. Yeah, he blackmailed me for free tickets to my show, and I gave him up. As long as he redirected all flog cabin domains to andrewhamiltonporn.com.
And you asked me to give this guy some free tickets as well, but I don't negotiate with terrorists.
He's not a terrorist. He's actually a pretty nice guy.
Well, I do actually respect it. We'll see what we can do for you, Henry.
We should buy the southozvanlife.com domain and send it to andrewhamiltonporn.com. Can we just buy every other handle, every whatever, and just ruin this cunt?
I don't think he's going to care, is he?
Oh, I want him to care.
Some guy sitting in a van in Nimbin smoking weed.
I should have been in South Australia.
Yeah, it's South Australia.
Okay.
Maybe we should just go Slash's tires. Just skip a step. Somewhere in between.
Tom, I don't know if you've heard about the legal term premeditated. Let's just see what strikes us in the moment, huh?
Maybe you could do a diss track about him.
No. But yes, one quick thing. If you felt like giving us a review on Spotify, especially Apple Podcasts. Apple Podcasts lagging behind.
Yeah, not many reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Not many on Apple Podcasts. A lot on Spotify, but it does help grow the cabin, which is growing every week. More floggers than ever before.
More listeners, more followers on socials, more people talking about it. I don't know how we measure that.
more farmyard animal noises,
It's just more everywhere.
heavy breathing, less sleep.
Well, look, good luck with your sleep study tomorrow, Hammo.
It's funny because it's the only time I've ever wanted to not have a good sleep. Because if I suddenly had the best sleep of my life and I'd fuck up my own sleep study.
You just have to live there from then on.
Be like, no, that's not how it normally goes. I'd have to be like, I need to, you know what I mean? Like I have to have a shit sleep. There's a lot riding on it.
I mean, you're supposed to just sleep normally. So then they can solve the problem. Because if you have a purposely bad sleep, they'll assume it is sleep and they'll treat you for something that you might not have.
I'm going to have my normal sleep, but I'm just hoping that it's a bad one. So they'll be like, oh, that's what's wrong with him. Rather than they'll be like, oh, this guy's fine.
Okay. You like it to be that. You like to be a sleep-based thing.
No, I get it. It's that thing of if something's broken and you go get it fixed and then it starts working again when you're with the person to repair it.
We're running out of ideas. It's like, I don't know. So it needs to be this. Otherwise, we're back at square one.
It needs to be this.
It needs
It needs to be this.
it needs to be sleep.
Or otherwise, it's Addison's disease, apparently.
No, I mean I'm all for the gut thing because
the gut thing.
I'm very excited for the pod where the alarm goes off mid pod and then you got to take your little shit pill.
Maybe we could some kind of Patreon exclusive where you could contribute your shit to your shit pills.
Isn't there another...
Find the flogger with the best shit.
Yeah, find the plug with the best shit. I like that.
Don't you do like sometimes tests to like test what's the food that's causing the problem rather than just suddenly swallow a shit pill?
I think
we should skip that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go
You want to
straight
solve
to
this
shit
thing,
pill.
don't you? Eat shit. Eat shit, Hammo.
All right, if it gets to the point where I have to swallow a shit pill, I promise I will do it live on the pod.
Do you reckon he's doing double dinners with the shit pill?
Double dumping?
It's really,
The doctor's like, it's really not necessary. The boys have to know how I don't fuck around when it comes to pills of any kind.
can I get shit from a guy who eats 2 dinners, please? I don't want to. My gut biome won't be able to handle it otherwise.
Hey, Doc, I actually weighed this and it's only 0.7. I would like a full gram of shit, please. All right. Stay flogged up.
Check the dodgems.
Bye.